Where are we, Ian?
Bermeo.
Say again?
Bermeo.
Bermeo.
Cemetery. Dead centre of town.
What's going on
Hello.
in here then?
Well, we're redoing the bed. Well, I'm redoing the bed.
I'm filming.
You're filming, yes. We carry the sheepskin with us for when it gets really cold. However, what we found is last night it went down to -5, which we weren't expecting, but we didn't need the sheepskin on the top. We've actually got 2 duvets in here, one of which is a 10.5 tog on its own, and then we've got the green blanket if we need it. So, storing it can be a bit of a pain. It's very, very heavy, having to roll it up, take it off and put it somewhere safe each night. So we're putting it on top of the mattress. Well, I'm putting it on top of the mattress, like so. And I'm hoping that this, because it's me that gets cold, really, but this will keep me warm, stop me losing any heat through the mattress, which quite often happens. And yeah, toasty but not too toasty, if that makes sense.
Cold air can rise up through the mattress, but it won't now because we've gone Viking. So a bit windy, but we're in Bermeo. Fantastic air, completely free. If you'd like electricity, it's €5 for 12 hours. So a good place that if you want to go down and look at Bermeo, which we'll do later on this evening, because in Spain everything shuts from lunchtime till the afternoon, later in the afternoon. So you can plug in there, so if you want to recharge your Jackery, your portable power stations or whatever, you can do that and then go for a wander in the town. So great park up, and the sun's out. It just needs to warm up the air now, and we'll be fine. The bar's open.
You, me and Claire.
Yeah.
So those that have watched us for a while know we like a sticker, and my dad has kindly gifted us this little Basque sticker, which is perfectly sized because we're actually running out of room on our sticker board. So let's see where I can place it. I think just down here is going to work perfectly. Let's consider that the Basque region in progress.
Take me away from home, away from
So it's that time again. Top meal for van food, Grandad special. Chicken, boursin, broccoli, slivers of bacon, done. The most simplest recipe, 2 packs of boursin, good chicken breast, a good sized chicken breast, and a big handful of broccoli. Cook your chicken, stir in your boursin and your broccoli, and then boil away some pasta. Mix it all together. Done. Perfect. It's like my weakness, like my Achilles heel. This is because it's one of them things that you just can't stop eating. So you can we've got 2 big chicken breasts here, so we're cooking all the chicken breast up together so that we know we can get 4 or 5 days of the chicken breast when it's cooked in the fridge. Half of it, and the other half is going to go into the Grandad special. But boy oh boy, just that smell. So we're trying to be really sensible, because you know the town's just there, and like we said earlier, that Spain doesn't open till shops reopen, should I say, at around 4 or 5 o'clock. Now it's very tempting to just walk down there now, because that is what the time is, and before we know it we'll be sitting inside a cafe or a restaurant getting something to eat. So we're going to go down there with full bellies That way it will stop that temptation and keep the pennies in our pocket, because the more pennies we get means more mileage at the moment. So that's what we're going to do. Keep things simple and the price down. So if you want that van life Instagram thing, go and buy yourself some oranges and maybe a little flower or something, and put it somewhere nice in your van, and then take a picture. So for me, I'm going to get these oranges to make the whole van life thing. I'm just going to hang them there. Then it looks like proper van life. Does it not? Is that not what people do?
You're missing your 20-year-old in a bikini.
Okay, I'm going to go out here and try and find one of them. I don't know how long it'll be hung up for though.
Well, if he finds one of them, I'll be really impressed. So like we said, we've got Grandad Special on the go. I've just divided up the chicken that was there because there was too much for this meal for the two of us, and thrown in some fresh broccoli. We've got the broccoli and the chicken in here. The chicken's basically cooked, just finishing it off. And then in the pot next to it, we've got 3-minute pasta on the go. I boiled the water first. We couldn't get boursin, so I've just got a soft cheese with a herb and garlic in it. And we're hoping that will do the trick. I have bought 2 of these just in case, to make sure that there's enough. Basically throw this in with your chicken and your broccoli, and then throw your pasta on top, mix it all in, and you're good to go. So it's all mixed in and ready to serve. So just to stop the sauce from sticking to the pan, we use the pasta water into the pan. Oh, put some pasta in here. Just saves a little bit on the water situation within the van. And like I say, stops it all sticking while we eat.
Helps with the washing up.
It does.
Just give it a go, guys. It's Grandad Special is absolutely amazing. If you like garlicky, creamy cheese, then yeah, beautiful. So we're just coming for a little walk into Bermeo, and it's absolutely beautiful. It's one of them little towns again, guys, that you walk with your head down, you miss all the magnificent architecture. It's a bit like Honfleur. A really interesting and pretty place this. And the townhouses, the colours, every single apartment is a different colour. It's really beautiful, if not bloody freezing. All right, Rudolph. You can but imagine what this place would be like in the summer. It'd be absolutely fantastic. So yeah, definitely worth a visit along the coast here. Beautiful spot.
I was going to say, isn't it funny?
Yeah.
How we had dinner.
Yep.
And my stomach does not need any more food. But I was a little bit jealous of you.
Yeah. Me and Ian just treated ourselves to a doner kebab.
Very nice it was too.
No, it's beautiful with the lights on, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a black coffee, and it's not a thick chocolate, but it's hot. I just asked for a coffee, and that's how it came.
That would do me lovely. A pleasant walk around. Now we're back at the van. Van's running as we've fired up the diesel heater because it is cold. This park up, it's okay. there's a big football stadium here, and we've just walked back up and the football stadium's just emptied, so don't come here on a night that there's a football match. Well, you can do, because it'll be all quiet again by the evening. But yeah, great little park up, another little air used, and a little bimble into town. How are we looking?
Cosier. Not quite there yet, still got the coat on.
So we'll catch you in the morning, folks, and we're going to go for a walk along some steps, hopefully, or at least see some steps. So night. Good morning from this air. Slept well. Got woken up this morning by a road sweeper that was cleaning the car park, but apart from that, it was a nice spot. Very, very fresh today. Clear skies all throughout the night. Little drive around the coast and see what's there.
Hear the songs above my head. They are nearly faded. Every day I'm unafraid to be the last who made it.
I don't know if I've said this yet, but North Spain, you're my kind of Spain. This is incredible. It's so beautiful. The coastline is rugged and green, and there seems to be a few less people about, and yeah, absolutely gorgeous. I'm loving it up here.
I suppose when you leave the UK and you travel to any country, the old expression, you can't beat the green grass of home, it's amazing when you come back to the UK and you see how green it is. When you come over to some of these other places, a little more arid, yeah, they don't seem as pretty. However, the north coast is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It's like the best of everything. Massive mountains, but all green, and yeah, well, it's just fantastic. So and beautiful roads, and like Claire says, less travelled, so there's no potholes. They're well maintained so far, so we'll see. So we've come for a bit of a walk. We've had to leave the car about 1 kilometre up the road, so not too bad. And there's a little dirt track. There's a main viewing point, and there's a little dirt track, and we've decided to take the little dirt track, and this is what we can see. And for those of you that watched Game of Thrones, these are the famous steps in, which were they?
Series 7, Episode 1, and this is Dragonstone.
Used as the filming location for Dragonstone in the TV series A Game of Thrones, San Juan de Gaztelagatxe is a small island located 45 minutes northeast of Bilbao, on Spain's beautiful and rugged north coast. There is a footbridge enabling a limited number of visitors each day to visit this splendid location, and at the top of the island is a small mountain cabin and a chapel. The walk down to the bridge is extremely steep, and getting back up is quite the workout. I personally wouldn't recommend this to anyone with any mobility or breathing difficulties. However, partway down and requiring a little less exertion is a great viewpoint.
What a magnificent place that is, eh? How incredible. No wonder it was chosen for Game of Thrones. It's got to be one of the most unique sites we've seen, definitely in Spain. Gorgeous. I don't know if it's open or not. There's no one walking along the bridge, so maybe it's not open. It is out of season and the gates were shut on the way down, but we'll go back and have a little look. There's a little boat passing in the background now, just to show off as he goes into Bilbao. There's plenty of viewpoints here, but leaving the car park, as you walk down the hill, leaving the car park behind you, if you're carrying along the road, eventually you'll come to a mud track, a well-worn mud track that isn't signposted as a viewing point, but that's where all the photographers go. That's the path you want to take. So probably foolishly, I'm taking the road down to another viewing point, but boy oh boy, it's pretty steep, folks. So that's going to certainly burn that breakfast off climbing back up, that's for sure. Wow, what a view. Most definitely probably worth the climb. I'll answer that when we get back to the top, I think, because it is a bloody steep slope, this. Really steep. But, just take your time, folks, if you come here. The path's good. And it's quite a spectacular place. So if you've not seen Game of Thrones, go and check out Game of Thrones. But you've got to give it at least 5-6 episodes, or the first series, to really get into it. So yeah, give it a go, guys. It's an incredible series, and it's something that I wouldn't normally watch. Definitely, you wouldn't put me and Game of Thrones together. But yeah, it's really good. And guys, don't just go to the east or the south coast. Come and check out this north coast, the Basque country. It is beautiful. You must get fed up with that. Everywhere we go we say it's beautiful, and it is. There's certain places, but this is incredible, and so much more peaceful, so quiet.
Call it off, let it go. All for nothing, I should have known. I've made mistakes, crashed and burned, so many chances, no time to learn. I need to find another way to make things right. I won't be coming back again a second time. Can't take it back, everything you've done. You know youth is wasted on the young.
Just come along this coast road here. Oh my God. Talk about ascent, descent. Within, you can't see it on here, but within a very short distance, we've climbed right to the top of this, and we can see Dragonstone off in the distance there. It's absolute, guys, I can't, like I said earlier, you must get fed up of hearing me say it's absolutely beautiful, or it's stunning, or it's epic. I think this is more on the epic scale. What do you think of that drive?
Epic, stunning, marvellous.
Ian's taken the mick out of me here because we were driving slow and holding him up in his 3-litre massive petrol guzzling machine there. Yeah, it's such a long climb, guys. We were just in third and just tiptoed along 20-25 mile an hour, and it was fine. Beautiful. And what a day. Good morning.
Good morning, good afternoon.
How's your morning been?
Cool.
How's your legs feel?
Wobbly. My chest feels tight and my cheeks feel hot because I went for a walk. We went to the viewpoint for, I don't know the Spanish name, sorry, but the Dragonstone place from Game of Thrones, and then there was another path so it looked like it went down, and I thought I might get a better picture. And I went down and it was like this, and just as a slope, and it was closed at the bottom. There wasn't a better picture, and then I had to come all the way back up, and it hurt.
Whereas me and Ian said to me, we'll let Claire take the picture. We'll go back to the van. That also don't help us when we're taking photos, is lugging that equipment. And life get heavy, but still calories burnt. We had like I can only describe it as like a pizza bread this morning.
Yeah,
like a baguette pizza. It was absolutely stunning, but that's gone. That's been burnt out. There you go. So we'll see what's round the corner in a bit. Claire's got the kettle on.
Yep.
I thought I was going to see me egg and bacon earlier.
Where we can, cook on the outside, do the whole adventure thing. And on today's lunchtime menu is chicken burgers in bread. Dinner. How do you eat yours?
With difficulty by the looks of it. Like this.
There's some great big park ups along this road as well, guys, and you stay here the night. You get 100 vans in this car park, so you've got no worries of not finding a space, I'm sure. There's a bit of posing going on here.
Tiny little step to your left. And a bit more. That's it, now you're in the light.
One for the photo book. We are lucky with the weather today. It's absolutely beautiful, and this viewpoint is another viewpoint of the House of Targaryen steps, or whatever they're called. I can't remember because it's too complicated.
The Sleeping Dragon.
The Sleeping Dragon, yeah.
So I tried to get a picture without polarizer on, and it was nice and bright, but it makes it very flat. So I added my polarizer, twisted it round a notch, and it really brings out the highlights, puts the shadows back in, takes out any haze, basically gives you your blue skies, your blue seas, and it makes it a much nicer picture.
That's the polarizer, almost like putting sunglasses on the front of your camera. But what it's able to do is, if say like you're on a river scene and there's loads of beautiful pebbles at the bottom of the river, as an example, sometimes the ripples on top of the water is enough to reflect the light, so you can't cut through the water. Where as soon as you put sunglasses on, or in camera photography, a polarizer, you cut straight through that glare.
Yeah.
Clever bit of equipment.
My polarizer I particularly like because it's magnetic. It's part of the case system. So I can keep this on all the time, have my polarizer, just pops into place, spin it around. It's not going to come off, and it doesn't get in the
There
way.
you go, enough camera talk. Looks like Ian's going for a piddle.
Can't say anybody need it.
No, you can get rid of it, eh?
Yeah.
No. We're alright, thanks mate.
This was just fresh water.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
We'll turn to stone, but when it comes to love, we're not alone.
Many thanks for watching. Please leave a thumbs up and a comment.
Sometimes I miss my voice
And if you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe
in the
button.
depth of hunger.
So if you'd like to support us, please click the Buy Me a Coffee link in our video description
There's a
or in
way
our social
to
media
call
bios.
the noise.
And we'll see you on the road
Soon.
Scare the mystery monger.